Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota 4Runner Limited 7 passenger in the color white. Let's take a look. Starting up front, underneath the hood, you have a 4-liter V6 engine. It is automatic transmission. It's up to 270 horsepower, 278 pound-foot of torque. You've got towing capacity up to 5,000 pounds. Up front, you've got your LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, fog lights down below. And if you look on top, or just underneath rather, of either one of the fog lights, you'll find that little round nodule. That guy is your front parking sensor. Now on this unit, you may notice that there is 3M treatment. You can see it on the front end, and you'll see it in other places around the vehicle. Down below that, we have 20-inch alloy wheels, factory running boards. Side mirrors include integrated turn signals, blind spot monitoring, and then underneath you have puddle lamps to see where you're going. On both of your front handles, you'll find these two double lines. We'll talk about those guys more on your driver's side. Heading back, all your rear windows come with factory tinting, and on both your rear pillars, you have your limited trim level badge. All the way up top, we've got silver roof rails. Now, on the back of the unit, much like the front, you've got backup parking sensors going the whole way across. Down below is your hitch receiver and spare mounted underneath. And then underneath of your rear logo is your backup camera. To open up your cargo space, reach next to the camera, press the button, and lift up. So inside we have both second and third row seating. Second row seating is a 40-20-40 split, meaning that this middle section can move separately from either side. If you want to do that, you can release the little handle right underneath of the headrest itself. Otherwise, it will act as a 60-40 split, so larger section on the left, smaller on the right, and in that case, or if this one's already been dealt with, you can release the other side by releasing the corners on the top outside, or the handles on the top outside corners of the seats. Very similar mechanisms for releasing the third row seats as well, though these guys have a straight 50-50 split down the middle. If you want to bring them back up into seating position, you can do so by grabbing onto the little handle right in the middle there. For your third row occupants, they have access to plenty of their own cargo their own storage and cup holder spaces. Down below on the right, you'll find two things here. One of them is two different options for charger ports. The other is a JBL speaker. You will find this premium JBL speaker sound system all throughout the vehicle. In each one of the four corners, you also have these silver tie-down hooks. You can use these guys to further secure your cargo load. Now, across the back of the dedicated floor space and the back of the third row seat, you have this Toyota branded rubber mat cargo liner. This guy has two jobs. First off, it helps to provide extra padding in the back here. It is nice, thick, durable plastic. It provides extra texture, which helps to protect your vehicle from any damage from your cargo, and also protects the cargo from damage from the vehicle. Secondly, it helps to keep your space clean. You can easily pick this guy up, remove him out of the space. He is simply secured in here with some Velcro throughout, and then you can just shake or rinse any dirt or debris off of this pad so that nothing goes and clings to the inside of the vehicle itself. On the left, you'll find this yellow sticker, and then there's this little false wall panel. This is where you're able to access your toolkit for your spare. To close up your space back here, you can reach up to the fabric strap on the right or to either one of the handles on the back. Just pull this trunk cover back down into starting position. Next, let's go take a look at the inside. Inside, your interior upholstery is the black leatherette. It has both black and some light gray stitching for a bit of contrast. Down below you have this little handle, so this guy you can use in order to adjust your seat so that you have quick, easy access into your third row, whether that's for cargo purposes or for passenger purposes. In between the two sides, up front in the second row here, we have this folding down armrest / cup holder. You got the little pop-away cups, and you can easily pop this guy up if you need to increase your seating capacity. On both of your front seats, on the back of them, you have this mesh pouch storage system. Back of the console, of course, you have air vents, but then you have your chargers down below. And currently we have the Toyota rubber mat installed in the unit. Inside the door, you have two different storage spaces and your power window control. Now, back to these two double lines. These guys indicate keyless entry, so if you have the key fob on your person, you can either tap your hand on the handle or inside of it to lock or unlock your unit. Inside, power windows here for both front and back. You've got your window lock and power lock system. Down below, we have memory seat settings, which of course means you have electronic seat adjustment, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. Hood release on the bottom left-hand corner of the dash. On top of that, you've got controls for the defrost of your rear windshield wiper blade, rear power outlets, side mirrors, dash brightness, and your parking sensors. Taking a closer look at the steering wheel, it is black leather with black stitching. Left side here is for controls of your radio, as well as for volume control. Right-hand side is where you have your display controls, hands-free communication, and then down below is the cruise control. Up top, you have your clock, 4-ways, and then your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Right now, you're looking at your customizable home screen. In here, you have access to different things depending on what your setup is, but on the right is your navigation. This is built in and touch sensitive for ease of use. Then back into home, the other thing currently displayed is your audio. So audio includes AM, FM, and satellite radio. You've got full Bluetooth connectivity, optional adapters for USB and aux, and you've got your CD player up top here. In your apps is where you have things to adjust for a personalized driving experience. So you have adjustments for navigation, audio, phone, message, setup, and maintenance. Setup is more of the specifics of things. So you have your general, home screen, voice display, Bluetooth, phone audio, and nav. You can also scroll over to driver settings as well. For the right-hand side is all of your radio controls, tune scroll on the top right, volume control on the top left. Underneath is your climate control center. We've got dual climate control up front here, which means driver and front passenger can either have unique temperature settings, or if you turn off the dual, they will then function together in unison. Defrost for front windshield, rear windshield, and side mirrors is on the right. And then underneath, you have three levels for heated and cooled seats. You simply press the button in, it will pop itself out a little so you can grab onto it. If you line the dot on the little dial up with the one up top, it will then cut that little light off, and then there is neither heat nor cool coming from that, but these are fully adjustable for both driver and front passenger. You've got a 12-volt adapter on the right, USB and aux on the left, storage compartment down below. You do have your push start ignition up top here next to your steering column too. Underneath, you have your 2-wheel 4-high and 4-low controls, lots of storage for cup holders and other goodies. We've got wood grain trim here that is on your gear shift. Then you have the control for your power adjustable rear windshield, which you can raise and lower just like any other power window. In behind that is your console space. So this guy opens up, lots of storage deep down within. You've got more charger adapters on the inside. Again, wood grain trim across the passenger side. Down below is a lockable glove box. Up overhead, you've got your sunglasses compartment, traction control, 8-track, downhill assist. 1, 2, and 3 are garage door openers. You've got your overhead lighting controls here and controls for your moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota 4Runner Limited 7-passenger in the color white. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.